Dude, you know what? What's the difference between the dollar and the pound? I can't dollar your mom. Well, I probably could, but it would be I'm not going to go far to say a waste of a dollar, but it'd be. Dude. Oh, yeah, this is this fucking phone. This is this phone, dude. It's randomly. Do you have ever had a phone like this where the freaking. God, whoever hit the thumbs up before they even came in here, good looking out. Fucking cool. So we got one cool person in here. Holy shit. I was like, did I accidentally hit the thumbs up? What the fuck? And then the person appeared and I'm like, oh, it's just a cool as fuck person. And like, so check this out, dude. I don't even remember what I was gonna say, so fuck it. Who fucking cares? Am I right? Dude. So look check this out. Welcome in, everybody. Fucking welcome to Friday night. Stoic, what's up? Stoic, you're a fucking awesome person. Thank you so much for being here. Stoic's been in here, dude. God, can you believe it's 6 years already? Is that crazy? I'm gonna go to the side here. Hey, are there any cat people in the house, dude? Like, how about this? If you fuck with cats, you know male cats, like you don't even count on them being around for too long, and like maybe out of a million fucking cats, you could think of like one or two male cats have like stuck around, for years. So I've just like been waiting for Ghosty to split, right? And it's like it's like I have a whole house full of pussy for you, but it's like, yeah, and it only works for so long. As soon as they're all pregnant, dude, there could be 10 fucking cats. As soon as all 10 of them are pregnant, yeah, he'll hang out. As long as there's one that's not pregnant, he'll hang out, dude. And then fucking as soon as that 10th one's pregnant, boom, gone. So I'm like, fuck, dude. And I was like, is this it forever? Like, did you find another brood of cats down over here? You know what I mean? And it's like, and I feel in my spirit like, dude, you didn't even know what a KO Manny was before he came into your life. Okay, you happen to know what you're doing. You figured it out how to isolate that gene. Now, it's somebody else's turn, motherfucker. You have plenty, okay? 6 viable KO Manny females. And I'm looking at them. I came out and I feed him in the morning. They woke me up. I don't feed him. And I open up, like looking on my staircase, like 6 female that have already produced for me. They paid my rent month before last. One of them, and I'm looking at them all right there, like, look at me with the fucking eyes. They all got the eyes on the same side, and I'm like, okay, yeah, like it is somebody else's turn. If that's God's will, if that's Ghosty's will, you know what I mean? So anyway, he fucking came, and then there was a gnarly cat fight on the roof, and this lady that has resting bitch face, like, okay, explain the fuck this to me. How, those people that have resting bitch face all the time, but like someone will say hi to you if you say hi to them and shit, but like deep down inside, they're just fucking resting bitches, dude. Like, you know what I mean? And so I had this like inclination, some people are good at hiding their fucking feelings, right? So you're like, yeah, it's kind of a tough read, but, I had my suspicions, you know what I mean? And sure enough, this cat fight was going on. Man, that's fucking torrential downpour, dude, here in California, which we're not fucking used to. It's fucking weird. You might as well be like shooting fucking lasers for all we're used to here. I mean, real shit. And fucking, so it's like, already like, and you know what I mean? And like, and then this cat, and I'm like, fuck those cats, bro. I look to mine and I do a head count real quick. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all my cats are here. I give 0 fucks about what's going on up there. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And even if it is one of mine, what the fuck, dude? I could stand to fucking lose one. Goddamn, man, motherfuckers. shit. That's why I have so many, because I have lost one and I know shit happens and fucking that's facts, dude. And I've had cats stolen, I've had them hit by cars, like fucking catch diseases, like all kinds of shit happens. I've had all three of those fucking things happen back to back to back. And it's like, you know what I mean? If you got an expensive ass animal that you paid money for, you invested in, and it's making money for you, and you've made more of those animals, you better keep as many the fuck as possible, because you is gonna get some fucking stolen, lost, sick, dead. That's fucking facts. If you do any kind of animal husbandry, heartbreak is in your future. I've been saying that, dude. That's facts. So anyway, but Ghosty came home. Here he was, just laying right here. Like they, oh yeah, all hell was breaking loose. And they're like, go break it up. Go break it up. I'm like, what, bitch? The fuck do you want me to do about it, dude? Like, fuck, so, and they're not retarded. They live by the sword, dude. That's how they fucking deal. Like, I mean, I've seen the fucking cat fall off the roof and flip down. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know whose house they're on top of, fucking mine, dude, who's not worried about it. Like, well, me, what the fuck you worried about? Like, but you know, it's like, just motherfuckers just run so quick to fucking any reason to fucking, yeah, go up there in the pouring rain where there's no ladder, no fucking stairs. Just climb up there like a fucking savage beast up a fucking cement wall in the fucking rain in the dark. And then I look and I'm like, it's not even my cats, you know? I don't even have all that orange cat. I don't even have an orange cat. I don't even have an orange spot on a fucking cat. What the fuck? That cat's all orange. Fuck that cat in the ass, dude. You know what I'm saying? On real shit. Why would I give a fuck about him? That's more pussy for my boys. Fuck that motherfucker, dude, in the neck and ass. At the same time, don't let him come down here, bitch, or me go up there. Well, I'll fuck that cat in the neck and ass at the same time, just so my boys could get some more pussy than that cat. Fuck him. And I have reason to say, because I make money on these motherfuckers, dude. I've never had to abandon a cat ever, dude. And I've had thousands come through my hands. I got 7 viable female KO Mannies that fucking produce, dude, 3 times a year. 5 to 6 a shot, dude, 3 times a year. Okay. I've moved thousands of cats and I've never, ever had to abandon not one, ever. I've given some away on some rare occasions, but I'll usually get somebody, dude, especially if I'm meeting them somewhere and they've picked it out off of the internet. You're giving me the small 20 or 2. You know what I mean? Or 2 small 20, dude, for fucking gas. But you know what I mean? But then again, I've had, like, dude, I swear to God, I've also had fucking $900 in my hand and an empty pet carrier said for one cat, and then I can't even fucking give it away. And then somebody wants it, and I'll be like, yeah, fucking take it, and not get $20 or something. I've had that happen. But I'm just saying, like, I move my cat, and you know what? You know what burns my ass? When I spend $100 a month feeding and taking care of cats, and I make fucking $80. That's whack. And you know how that happens? Because that orange cat comes in and takes up valuable womb space in my babies that go for like $200 to $300 a pop, unless it's that fucking all orange cat. And yeah, they're cute, dude. They're cute, and they have like a flat fucking muzzle and big ass almond shaped eyes that are like focused down. They're cute, dude. They're highly desirable. Like sometimes people like will pick those out of the fucking website, but I'm like, but it's like a $60 fucking cat. You know what I mean? Or sometimes I'll even try, dude. I'll be like, well, I don't know. If you want that one, it's going to be $200. And I'm just like, dude, it's a fucking orange cat, bro. Like, I'll just never mind then. And they're like, okay, fuck it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be stuck with any, dude. I would like to brag about my perfect streak. So, and I feel like I'm spreading love, dude. It's good karma, dude. If I like really look at it, it's like, do you think you have good karma? Like, it's fucking tremendous. If I look at it, dude, if I really take a step back and look at it, it's tremendous, dude. So yeah, I'm not gonna fucking But fuck him in the neck, dude. And you're gonna come over here with your resting bitch face every day, and then the only time you pay me ever mind is, senor, can you climb up there and break him? Like, climb up there and break him, bitch. It's raining, dude. I got a fucking real, actual fucking kid to feed, bitch. You're fucking tripping. If I fucking even sprain my ankle, I don't have no fucking buddy to, you know what I'm saying? And that kid, and by kid I mean I should say, and his father, me and him, just eating alone, our eating habit is worse than a fentanyl or heroin habit. I've even had I'm no stranger to a super sick one, dude. Fucking crack habit, right? Like I may or may not have allegedly participated a few of those in my time, and so I know what the fuck it's worth. And I'm telling you that right now, the food bill for just me and him alone, just at bare minimum, it's more expensive than a crack habit or a heroin habit. I never got into fucking fentanyl, so I couldn't speak on that. But I've had a good, like, I had a 17-year straight run one time, dude, on the fucking black, that black, hard, brittle stone shit, that tar shit you break off of telephone poles. Like, you know what I mean? What's up, buds? Dat not me. What's up, bro? Yeah, the orange cat like Heathcliff. Oh, they are all males? You're probably right because all calicos are females. The cat's genotype does do that, dude. You're probably right. I believe you. That fucking little bastard. Because you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think all those little uh, orange cats that come out, that everybody always wants, are males. Which is another thing. I'm like, to me, a male cat's like worthless. Who the fuck will want a male cat? But sometimes people do. But yeah, and a black one I'll get every now and then, but it's real rare. Oh, but that one comes from my Bengal because I have one Bengal female too, because she actually is a mix, but she looks really Bengal, but she's not. She just looks like that. She's actually mixed, and she makes tremendous calicos. She'll do 5 litter calicos, dude. You know what I mean? Which is like winter, dude. When nature has a winner and wants more of those ones, it makes females because that's how you get more. So that's how you know. And it's so true, dude. And you look at like all like alpha males, like NBA players, NFL players, they all have like 7 girls, 7 daughters. Like, you know what I mean? This motherfucker have 19 kids, you know what I mean? 12 daughters, 4 boys. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, when it's an alpha male, alpha female, like real winner, bro, there won't be no males, bro. These motherfuckers have like, we got 11 female, 11 daughters between yeah, orange cats are probably all he's, just like calicos are always female. And so this is what these calicos look like. They're all white usually because she's a Bengal KO Manny mix, but she looks real Bengal, but her babies are always all white. She'll make KO Manny babies, and fucking mostly calicos though that are all white, but they have the orange, black, um, some like brindled patterned chunks, spotted chunks, marbling just on the back, like on the ridge of the back and the top of the head. So you know what I mean, with pink nose and like real fucking like classic nice calicos. So she's worth her weight in fucking gold, dude. But all the others are. Anyway, I don't know how we got on that shit, huh? But they do their thing, dude. But that orange one wasn't none of mine, so I'm like, bitch, you fucking shit. What? Like you're disturbing me. I'm in here. I ain't bothered by it. Fuck them. They'll be all right. The fuck. The first day I moved in here, my fucking white ghosty came home all mangled. mangled, dude. It was horrible, and it grew back like nothing ever even happened. All the fucking meat was missing on his leg and hair. It all grew back like nothing. As you see, Puffy Jim, he got fucking gashed. He just had clotted blood, just a goatee of blood. Looked like it was fresh for days because it was clotted in the hair, and his saliva would keep it wet or just drinking water. And it was like, well, yeah, he'll be all right. That little fucking scab will fall off. It'll look like nothing happened. Sure enough, like nothing happened. They live by the sword, right? Am I right? I freaking learned a lot, dude, in the last few weeks. That resting bitch face shit is something, dude. People that are not good people. I heard this. Somebody said this, and I started thinking back on every customer I've ever had, on any jobs I ever do. I'm thinking of all the good people I know and all the bad people I know, and it is so true. I was like, oh shit, that motherfucker's right. And they said like to do anything, dude. If it benefits like somebody else, right? They have to do it and that could be like when it's time to pay up at the end of a meal. It could be like a service, something that you contracted for. It could be like charity, especially. That's why they never participate in charity. If they ever get sucked into it, you could see that they kind of have that. I used to work for a motherfucker, dude, and on payday, he would have the look on his face like you were burning him, like he was getting burned. And that's it. It's so true, dude. That motherfucker's dead now, by the way. Real bad person, dude. And he would and now that I'm thinking back about it, this motherfucker actually he'd be paying everybody in the truck at the end of the day on Friday, whatever, and he'd give him the money and he'd have a look on his face like, and sometimes you grab your money and he wouldn't let go of it. I mean, pull it back. You know what I mean? Or it even became like kind of like a running joke between people that were there, like, you know what I mean? You're not strangling each other to death because you both fucking. It's more convenient for you to meet each other, use each other again tomorrow or Monday or whatever. So I'm not in that situation no more. But I worked for him for years, and I think back, and that's how it was. It's this thing passed. He'd be like, and I think about like bad people I know that like, yeah, anytime they've ever like had to do something for somebody else, they like had a fucking angry look on their face, and like you would have thought they were getting burned. It's funny. But I bet if you ask them what they did to fucking, right, be born into like a good household or, an affluent family, they would tell you exactly what it was that they did to earn that, right? Like that's it. That's all that's all you're asking. It's the same way you just want it the same way they got it, by doing nothing in particular. Same way you got God's salvation, right? Nothing you could have done in particular, just right. Ain't that what they say? You ain't gonna be preaching or any of that old shit, or laying any of that narcissistic minister shit on nobody without copping to that. The truth. That's that motherfucker that I was just talking about too. He was a minister. Minister. Supposedly, like, get the fuck out of here, dude. If you don't knock it off. TikTok. You can find me on TikTok. all the time. If you miss me, you ain't looking. That's all I'm reading, Don't miss out on life like that, because that could get you the same way, man. It's there. You ain't looking. So they just got me on a 10-minute ban for doing tobacco products. Like what? I don't do tobacco products, but fucking I was just like thinking, dude, what would be something exciting that I could do that would be interesting for people to watch? For you guys, because there was a lot more engagement. I was thinking about maybe, and this is just like, this shows you how fantasy, how fucking delusional I am. But I was thinking about horses or donkeys or something. But then, like every live streamer I know that fucks with horses or donkeys, like all the like the nature. I live in a teepee and I fucking travel across the continental U.S. with like donkeys and horses. But the guy's got like 2 pickups and there's a fucking trailer and there's like all this other shit in the background. I'm like, really, dude? Like, really, dude? Is it like, or is it gonna be fucking shitty and suck, dude? Like you know what I mean? Like everything else other than like leaving your fucking comfortable house. Like, I mean, it's pouring rain, bro. I'm fucking dry. You know what I mean? Animals are dry and happy. Would you guys like to talk about the titty picture? I was thinking about painting it. I should probably paint it. Yeah, the cats are bueno. Except this one. This one cringes like Hitler's dog. You know what I mean? I'm like, I hate that shit, dude. Motherfuckers sometimes fucking do that shit to me, dude. You know what I mean? Even the biggest, scariest fucking dogs. I don't know what it is. It's like, you know what I mean? Because believe it or not, it happens a lot because I'm walking in and out of people's yards doing fucking tree work. And it's like, you have like a straight up fucking Doberman pincher and shit. It's like fucking 6 feet tall, dude, with pointed fucking ears and cut tail and everything like that. And it'll be all. Like, what the fuck? Like, this motherfucker has a German Shepherd and shit. That's like bouncing off the walls, doing backflips, like fucking barking and going crazy. Think it's gonna knock the fence down. And then I open the gate and come in the yard and and it's fucking back, and you're just like, oh my god, you know what I mean? And all the people are looking like, ooh, what's wrong with me? What the fuck? And you're just like, oh, no, oh no, like what? I thought, fuck, dude, I was doing a job at a fucking dude. I was going to a church, like a really cool church, really cool pastor too. Actually, really fucking cool guy. I'd name drop, but I don't know. I don't know if this person probably be like, don't do me any fucking favors, Joe. So we did. But hey, you know who you are, dude, because you're the only motherfucker with a big ass fluffy white dog, dude. Like how my cats are. That's how this motherfucker was with a dog. But it was no kind of dog breed I ever seen before. It was just a white dog with like super long curly white hair like a fucking sheep, dude. It was crazy. It was cool, dude. It was cool. But that motherfucker too. I went over there like do some tree work, and I was doing tree work at the neighbor's house, and I found him. He was loose and walking around the fucking neighborhood one day when I was going on by, and I'm like, hey, he must have got out, and I bring him back over there, and that motherfucker is like cringing and shit. Like he'll start growling, and as soon as you're like, "Hey, come here," and you start approaching him, and he's like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh," and you're just like, "Oh, no, dude, what? No, dude, not Hitler, dude, not Hitler, dog. What are you doing?" Like exactly like that footage of fucking when Hitler's like walking up to the dogs, and they're like cringing, like, "Dog, you're the like SS top bred shepherd attack dog. What are you doing?" You're fucking cringing like, dang, that's crazy, huh? That's what it is, huh? When you have a high ass body count, that's just no, dude. That's how you know body counts are spiritual. Oh, what's the new channel? What's the new channel, dude? What's the new merch? Is it like a little, like a kid's butthole or something? It's like a puckered fucking, is it like a puckered belly button? It's like Dibbleware. It's a little puckered belly, or it's tiny hands, isn't it? I knew it's tiny hands. If you have like the tiny hands, fucking. Hey, you see me, bro? You know what that's from? Dude, I had psychologists break the shit down to me, bro. Hardcore shit, dude. It's called arrested development. When his dad started molesting him, his fucking brain shut down, dude, and it stops developing. And the older they get, especially like, dude, have you ever met like old fags that look like little kids still, but they're all wrinkly and old? That's why they use them in devil movies and shit, dude. Like in the Jesus movie, that fucking devil's holding that old man baby and shit, because that's what that shit is. It's arrested development, dude. And as they grow up, and if they still are all into that shit, dude, and they fuck, because it happens, dude. They fucking, what do you think they're doing? Like, yeah, there's like the fucking ahoy boys or whatever the fuck type shit, but you know, ahoy men ahoy or whatever the fuck type shit. But there's also like the fucking people that have like look like little kids, bro, and they have arrested development where they physically stop growing, dude, because psychologically they just they want to maintain this little thing. And you heard that motherfucker say it, you guys, and all those little things about the tiny hands and all that shit. And fucking, you know, that motherfucker's like 3.5 feet tall, tiny ass little hands and shit. Hey, there ain't no arrested development here, motherfucker. Bro, I'll fucking, you don't want to get pollywopped with these dick beaters, dude. I know that, bro. There's no part of this development is arrested whatsoever. But that shit, but who might have stymie you back, bro? Like you get your merch, homie, with your tiny hands merch. They're like, do, tiny hands on my belly button, butthole, tiny hands on my belly button, butthole. Oh, I got one for you. Here you go. Watch. Oh shit. Oh shit. Tiny hands. In my belly button, butthole. Oh, jazz hands, everybody. Hey. Whew. It sure is a hard day out here in Dibbleland. Oh, did I say that? Oh, tiny hands. Get your tiny hands merch here, guys. Or, dude, what's the fucking what? Yeah. All right. I thought you were trolling me at first, motherfucker, dude. You're not even the real fucking Carlos Born anyway. But okay, all right. We'll see. Hey, that motherfucker, dude. You want to know what's crazy? I think I might have seen something like that Oh shit, maybe you are, bro. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe it, bro, because I do remember back in the day checking profiles and being like, "This is that real motherfucker? Like real for real? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro." Well, that's cool. Either way, either way. What pointing what I was saying is that either way. Oh, you're all right, bro. You're all right. Thought you were fucking trolling me. I want to see what that is because I think I've seen it, dude. I think I've seen him like recently, and I was like, oh shit. And here's the thing. Here's the thing for me, dude, is that you can look back on a lot of shit in life, right? I do it all the time. Even my own content, dude. I see like some shit from like a year or two ago, and I'm like, oh wow. Like, I look back fondly. I'm like the things that were going on at that time, like, what I mean? Like same shit as now, but like just whatever, like good stuff, dude. Where I'm just like, oh, well, I for whatever reason was thinking about that too, and I was like, I wonder if any of those Goonies channel's still up, and I went and checked and I was like, oh shit, dude. Like fucking wow, not only it's still up, like I went down the rabbit hole and in looking at some of those videos, it did not bring back like good memories of like, oh, you know what I mean? Like and some did. I think it was like there was some Zane Green shit, and it might have been either Tommy Shepard or somebody else. Maybe it was Cornelius. I'm not sure, but somebody else. Same era, same time zone, same place, and it brought back like a oh yeah, like good feelings and shit and good memories and vibes. And I didn't. And when the Goonie shit, it was like the opposite of that, dude. I was just like, oh, like, and it's weird, man. It's like I'm telling you, it's a dark time, dude. I can't speak for everybody, but I know the megahertz, the frequency that they were fucking hitting me with was fucking darkness, dude. And I got out either on a spiritual level or a real, like, monarch mind control type shit. But like, I was led out there, you know what I mean? And just like everything that was going on in my life, dude, all the music that I was listening to, the hits from that cause like, dude, and I'm talking about like pop culture mainstream hits like Trippy Red, fucking Uzi Vert, fucking 21 Savage, like the Migos were first hitting. Like there was a lot of shit, dude, that was all happening at that time that like it was dark energy, dude. And I don't have that like like feeling like looking back. I'm kind of like ooh, ugh. And especially for music, dude, that's rare. Almost everything, even like some of the darkest times that I've been in my life, like I could look back at music and things at that time, and I like think of all the fond shit. That though, for some reason, dude, I don't, it didn't do that to me, dude. It has like there's a bad like a fucking bad mojo on it, dude. Oh yeah, I think that, dude. This is crazy, bro. I think we're on some like alternate timeline type shit, bro. Bro, you're my hero, bro. You got my fucking back. You ever need anything from me, bro? You fucking cool with me. As far as I'm concerned, I fucking thank you actually for even being in here, dog. And everybody else split and fucking yeah, you guys are still in here. That's cool. And you're giving me this information, which is great because I think that is it, dog. I must have been like half awake, sleep scrolling, or something. Roots and shoots, dude. Oh. Oh, that's what it's called. So it's not called Goonies anymore. It's called Roots and Shoots. Or is that the original channel that was called Mike Dibble? He changed it to Roots and Shoots. Bro, scary, dude. Scary. You know what's scary is I had a dream one time that I was doing something. Oh, okay. Maybe that's how I saw it. I had a dream one time I was doing something and I heard some shit scuffling around, and I looked up and it was Mike Dibble, like crawling on the roof of the fucking structure, like next door and on the wall, like one of those fucking devil babies, like it's like crawling on the ceiling and shit. And I was like, oh, hey, Mike, hey, come here, man. And he was like, oh, and he scuttled away and shit. And I was like, ah, don't be scared. Come here for a minute, dude. And he wouldn't, like, fucking, the closer I got, the more he would like scuffle off. And I was all, oh man, fuck. And I was thinking, dang, you're never gonna get that motherfucker close to that motherfucker now, man. He's spooked. It's like a spooked fucking turkey, That's what he should change the fucking name of his channel to Spooked Turkey. Ha! Oh man. It makes me, well, bro, I'm good with that, bro, because I'm Rick Grimes, right? It's fucking crazy because we were just talking about that, dude. I was just talking about that to somebody in my TikTok chat that looked just like Michonne, and I was like, dude, we're in real life better. Rick, baby, you know what I mean? I'll bust that motherfucker's head open with his own bat, dude, and shove that fucking barbed wire bat up his ass. That motherfucker. I'm out only because the gray has been come in. Otherwise, I wouldn't. But people did used to call me that even before I had the gray. He probably does think he's Negan. He does think he's Negan actually because you know what that motherfucker did? Like when we first got there, he fucking was like, "Oh, I moved all your shit into here, into my tool shed, so that because it locks, and then you don't have to worry about anything getting stolen." And I'm like, but then he wrote like Goonies Farm on some of the tools, and I was like, what? Then why did you write Goonies Farm on here? And he's like, oh, just so that in case somebody steals it, like I've got a better chance of getting it back. And I was like, okay, and and then like I was like, I better just like make a fucking encampment over there and fucking move all my shit over there because I don't like this. I don't do that fucking this is ours type shit. Like I'm kind of fucking like selfish and like greedy when it comes to it in like a Mother Teresa sort of way. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Rick Grimes. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do what's best to take care of everybody, dude, for everybody to fucking survive. And if that means busting some heads to do it, then whatever. Dude. Or if you're not with it and I gotta like choke you out, then that's what's happening. But you know what I mean? In that respect. But like, not really, dude. You're always gonna find a fucking way of but with like possessions and shit, like I ain't sharing no motherfucking Legos. I know that. If you're like, hey, let me borrow this fucking Legos, I'd be like, fuck no, dude. What for what? You know what I mean? If you're like, let me borrow that pocket bike, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this and drive it. I'd be like, for what, dude? Look. Oh, you can't see shit in this motherfucker, dude. Man, I gotta get a light. Or I could just bring it in here. Bring it in a light. Let's see if this works. You're like, yeah, that doesn't even work too, dude. Fuck. You're like, I'm gonna borrow this. Like for what? Or anything, dude. I don't like that. And I'm not gonna do it. What's up, Sugar Spy? Welcome in the thing. Yeah, that motherfucker would do that shit though. Just like Negan, you're right. Luckily, I have a special needs kid, right? That already had my mind fucking trained to not take an eye off him for a second, dude. This motherfucker, you know? So he's like one of those kids that you gotta have him on a fucking leash until he hit like 4. You know what I mean? And but dude, I was thinking about that, bro. The fucking beach just swallowed that fucking boat. That ended up on a calendar, dude. I was like in a dentist office and they had like a fucking TJ calendar, dude, and that boat, like a photograph of that boat being swallowed by the sand right there was on it. But that happened quick, too. I remember I climbed in that motherfucker. It was still seaworthy. And then overnight, dude, as soon as the keel got buried to where it was fixed in a position and it can just get fucking slammed, that the next morning that thing was busted up into pieces and then the sand just swallowed it, dude. Crazy. And that whale, bro, I was thinking about that too. Cause I never realized how like Southern California is like really full of killer whales, man. And they've been making a lot of kayak uh encounters and like really peaceful ones where people are touching them and shit. And you know what I mean? They're like giving dead seals to people and shit. Like, you know what I mean? A seal flipper and shit. Like a fucking cat, dude, bringing you a moth or a goddamn mouse type shit. And that baby, bro, that was a baby, Carlos. And there was a huge storm that night. Crazy fucking storm, dog. And I was like, I couldn't even budge that thing. And I'm like, well, at least I'm gonna get the teeth. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm gonna get all them motherfucking teeth. And I picked up its gums and I could feel on its there was no teeth, bro. And I was like, this is a newborn baby. It was a newborn suckling calf, bro, that was born during that storm and probably fucking got lost, dude, in the rough storm and separated and drowned, dude, from the mom. So sad and fucked up, but you know, like that's fucking nature and life, dude. And those whales had to keep going, dude. And that thing washed up on the beach, and some kids did tie it to a back of a pickup truck and took it off somewhere. Because I googled it, that was worth money. That everything, every part of that, a fucking orca whale baby pup, any stage in life is worth what the older the more it's worth, really. You know what I mean? That full rack of orca teeth could be worth thousands if you find the right buyer, but it's definitely worth hundreds just as anyway. The greater Pacific octopus is so fucking cool, dude. There's so many of them. I've seen them like little, tiny on, you know, they're smaller than your fingernail, dude, when they're born. I think they're born in eggs. And you find clusters of eggs. They're tiny, dude. And lobsters too. But check this out. They fucking change color and even will do moving patterns from fucking, it's not air sacs, but it might be. It's definitely some kind of sac that their skin cells are full of little sacs and they're different colors and they can inflate and deflate them to fucking like, you know, like where they appear like all one color, you know, or all various colors and they fucking look like the plant or the reef and shit, but they're fragile. They have no bones. I've seen a sea lion, a seal of any kind, dude. If it soon spots an octopus, it's on that ass, dude. It ain't gonna stop. It's gonna eat that motherfucker. That's the primary food of damn seals. So octopuses are real sketch, dude, and sharks too. Turtles too. I don't know how fucking turtles do it. They seem to, but octopus too, dude. You know what's even gnarlier than that? What about squid, bro? Do squid matches DNA? That's trippy though, what you're saying, because you know the same thing about this giant redwood, Sequoia giganteum. Doesn't matter. It's its own species of tree. It's its own fucking. It's its own species of plant. It's not even a fucking. I don't. You know what I mean? It's like barely a. Well, it's a tree, but it doesn't match any known species. Same thing. It's and the reason is it's thought because it's millions of years old. What's up, Trainwreck? Oh yeah, you can eat them like ceviche too. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Well, squid and octopus are both real good, but I know I wouldn't want to kill one in real life. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel bad for it, and they're real smart, man. How about when they show it how to open a mason jar, dude, and then you actually watch it twist the fucking cap with its tentacles. Oh, I'm buffering, huh? Am I buffering out? It just buffered. Let me get in my fucking zone here. I'm like hungry. Oh, train wreck. Oh, okay, Sam, you're a train wreck. That's cool. What's up, Sammy, dude? Yeah, where are you at? Sam, are you in San Diego? Are you in OB? I'm supposed to go to OB tomorrow, bro, for a birthday party. But man, I don't know. It's like it's raining and it's so far, dude. And I told myself I came home, I got everything set up for the weekend, and I was just like, bro, you are not gonna fucking drive to goddamn San Diego to the other side of San Diego on Ocean Beach. I'll tell you what, if I was gonna have lunch in Ocean Beach, what would be your top fucking? Because Hodad's is on the list, but it's been years, so I don't know if the quality is the same. But I know Hodad's used to make a fucking hula burger, where it was like bacon, Swiss cheese, a pineapple slice, round on a fucking on a motherfucking Hawaiian fucking what are those Hawaiian sweet rolls called? You know, type shit. That was or because that could be expensive too. You could be like, man, motherfucker, nowadays, shit, that probably like $21, bro, with no drink. But Roberto's, just a good old fashioned OG Roberto's taco shop on Newport Avenue. They make a tremendous chicken burrito. It's that all white meat in that fucking red, like watery type sauce. It's not fucking heavy. It's like good. It's light, dude. It's shredded, and that's it. There's only like tomatoes and like that's it. There's and onions. There's no cheese, no fucking rice, no beans, not like that. But and that shit is the bomb right there. It used to be like $3, $4. It's probably $12 nowadays, or like $7.99. I go into a taco shop and I trip out, dude. The I'm only fucking. Oh, you're in OB right now? Nice. Cool, man. Oh, I'm gonna go there tomorrow. So you've been staying in OB? Is that where you're parked at? Cool, man. Right on. Yeah. We'll do it, my dude. That'll make some cool content. How can I get a hold of you? Or where are you parked at? Are you by the seawall? Are you in Dog Beach? Are you in the Dog Beach parking lot? If you tell me, motherfucker, come to the Dog Beach parking lot, I'll find your ass. But what kind of car? Yeah, right. You don't have that, dude. Unless you're like, yeah, dude, he's in OB right now. Like, what the fuck? I fucking have the fucking people in OB, dude. That's where those like, dude, that's like that kind of sit on the curb and do those spray painting fucking type shit. Okay, everybody bounced. I must be buffering. Well, oh, gotcha. Thank you. See, I'm kind of dumb, Carlos. I would say that. But you know what? I'd be like, damn, what? What? There's nobody out there, dude, has any fucking smoke. For what? Like what? What has any of these motherfuckers done in this community? Even Mike Dibble, dude. I don't think anybody's got any smoke. If he was like at one place, what? No, they're not gonna go there. And if they do, whip out their phone and be like, "Hey, did you?" You know what I mean? You ain't gonna run up on them and mash them, right? And if you do and you got your camera, your phone out, you a real dumb motherfucker. So come on, man. Ain't nobody got no smoke. They ain't gonna do nothing. Cause then you gonna be worried about that. I don't even think no. You know what I mean? I mean, what are you gonna do to Eljo Mistletoe, bro? Like really? Like it ain't just gonna happen. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think anything ain't worth it to nobody. Worth none of that. Nothing that you gonna fuck that is gonna cost you. And I know that, dude. Facts. Because if that's just it. You can just see it in people's eyes. It's like that dog, dude, that fucking like as soon as you come in the yard. But he was about that, right? At that fucking moment, bro. Right? Just like Evan. Whatever happened to that guy? That guy met a nefarious end, dude. I think he's in prison. I think he had something on him and it got him busted. But I think he's all right. He'll probably do good and have good stories and come out of it ahead because like how it works here is especially if he's like really in MMA and he's got that smoke, like when you get locked up in jail, people that have money and have people, the more money and people you have, the better you can buy yourself things all the way up to like a private apartment style cell. But then motherfuckers are going to be like, especially if you have like a lot of food and shit brought to you, because you can have people bring you anything, dude. Full fucking contact visit. Like that's how it is here. A totally different system. So, and they don't give you that much time. Like if he got busted with a vape pen or a couple of vapes and they gave him a possession, that would carry a year, right? So, so fucking, okay, but then they'll deport him too. So that could take up to another. It just depends on how fucking like if they want to make him suffer and set an example and put a bad taste in his mouth so he doesn't think about doing it again, or you know what I mean. But like, yeah, that's what I was led to believe. All the streaming and his own thing was that he's going there and then he went offline. And it's not like anybody to go offline, dude, even if it's for a stunt for this long. He fucking something bad happened, dude. He probably had fucking vape, but he's a big old vape addict like everybody else. He could hardly fucking breathe or walk up the stairs like everybody else. And so fucking he had two or three of them on you and he doesn't know. Like I know, bro. I know. And it's not easy. And I think about this every day. I'm like, I've been doing this since I was fucking 16 years old and I'm 48 every day. You know what I mean? So I know what works and what doesn't work. And it's gotten a lot fucking more hoops and more bullshit you have to jump through, bro. It's like a goddamn fucking uh, obstacle course nowadays. Just getting across the border. and I'm telling you, when I think about it, I'm just like, bro, especially if you're riding dirty, and I'm just like, I think to myself like every day, like, bro, there's no way somebody that hasn't been doing this as long as you would ever know any of this shit, dude. There's just too many fucking pitfalls and like, bro, like the worst ones are over here, dude, on this side, like fucking. So I'm just saying, like, just even as from a legal standpoint, bro, and they know everything, dude. If he thought he was gonna just cross or walk through, even with a passport, they run your shit, bro. They run your shit. I didn't even have a passport. They when I came here like a dumb fuck, straight from Slab City, dude, straight up, dude, and fucking right off the turnip truck, and dude, standing in a line at customs, like you know what I mean. I wasn't even like trying to fucking shape shift and get in the Mexican line and fucking ghost your way through like I always do, you know what I mean? Like I'll do every day, you know what I mean? But like I didn't know then that's what you had to do. And I was like, hand them my ID. And they're like, the Mexican customs officials, like, dude, you've been busted for sales of marijuana, felony possession of marijuana. Like, you can't fucking come in here. Like, are you fucking kidding me? They're like, and I'm just like, what? What do you mean? I served my time. That's over. I'm not even on parole enough. And they're like, okay, well, let me see your passport. Give us your passport. Let me see the last time. And then you're like, oh, I don't have one. They're like, well, where's your visa? And you're like, oh, I don't have that either. And I'm just like, bro, get the fuck out of here, dude. For real, dude. And then they bring you over to fucking California Border Patrol, who are just like, what? Really? Oh, never mind, dude. They don't even fucking process you. They just like, come on, bro. And they fucking walk you right out to the thing. But I was just like, what? And then like, and my wife and son, right, at the time, who also didn't have passports, right, and they're both US citizens, they were like, oh, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, and she's got six prostitution charges, like, you know what I mean? Like in her fucking lifetime. Right, you know what I mean? Like did like 9 years in prison. You know what I mean? Like, like what the fuck? You're like 9 years in prison for a domestic battery. Like I've never even been to prison. Like in fact, those felonies that of marijuana that I did got pleaded down to a motherfucking misdemeanor possession if I completed probation, which I did in one shot, one kill. I never violated. I didn't piss dirty. In, out, boom. I did an inpatient 6-month program, like all this shit. I was like, whatever. No matter what you stack on me, I'm going to do it and get the fuck on. Bye. So I could go back to smoking dope, you stupid fucks. That's what I told them on day one. Like, suck my asshole. And you know what I mean? Fucking, and I did it. Yeah. And, I don't know, dude. Hey, okay. Yeah, but why hasn't he resurfaced with another one? You know what I mean? Or like, I don't know, I guess. Yeah, that could be. You could just come out of the mix, but he was so popular. He had 2,000 subscribers, dude. There was like, did he pay for those? How do you pay for them? Where's that link? Can you leave the fucking link? You know what I mean? I did 600 the old fashioned way. Like, I'm kind of proud about that. Like, the caca queef got me 200 of them, and I learned that. Most importantly, I learned my statistic, right? My statistic, my percentage pot odds is 2%, dude, because I had 100,000 views, and out of 100,000 views I gained 200 subscribers. So that's 200 of 100,000 is 2%, right? Or is that 0.02%? No, it's 2%. That's a 2% average. Like 2% of the people, dude, are buying the ticket and taking the ride. You know what I mean? You're like, that's fucking pathetic. That sucks. That's horrible. But I don't think that way. I think like on Dumb and Dumber, dude. Like where you're like, it's a 1 in a million chance. It's like a 2% chance. You're like, so there is a chance. Like, yeah, 2%, dude. Like, that's the same as zero. You know, think about poker. There's only two percentages, 0 or 100, right? Like, I'll entertain two. When you put like, oh, it's a 2% or it's a 98%, I'll entertain that, dude. But really, there's only two percentages. There's the 0 or 100, right? And if you fucking tell me 2%, that's my statistic. That's my pot odds. That's the same as fucking zero. So I'm like, don't bet the fucking farm, bitch tits. You know what I mean? But it taught me my percent. But that's a lot. How many people are on YouTube? You're like, there's 22 million people on YouTube. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll take 2% of 22 million. Fuck yeah, dude. Like compared to your none, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like 2% of a billion, right? 7 billion people in the world. Like, dude, I go on fucking, like, dude, on TikTok, apparently I have a huge following in the fucking gay Pakistani community. Like, who would have thought? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, wow, oh boy, okay. So fucking, you go on a live stream and it's like 4 goddamn Pakistanis, and I'll come in there and nobody's like, they're all like talking weird, like, blah, 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 blah. And you're just like, what the fuck? I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe I should start like clowning them. You know, like that one motherfucker, dude, that's like, oh, you have the sheep's balls. Can I lick the sheep balls now? You know, or Berganoff or Ernoff or whatever the fuck his name is. Stroganoff, that fucking dude. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking like, and then I was like, nah, don't do that, bro, because then you're gonna start shit, and you're fucking, you know what I mean? Like they're into it, dude. They're buying the ticket and taking the ride. They're just trying to fill you out because you're fucking, you know what I mean? You guys have been fucking wilding, dog, and your fucking country has like a iffy fucking reputation right now. So you're like, they're just trying to see like, is this guy cool or what? Like, you know what I mean? Like don't not gay. Like, don't throw that at them. Like, let them live the fucking their fantasy for sure, dude. Because 2% of fucking, you know what I mean? It's like almost a billion of those motherfuckers, dude. There's definitely a billion people in India. If you could crack the fucking gay Pakistani community, oh, you could pack the fucking Indian community, bro. You got this, dog. Don't trip. You got this. Ha ha. But I'm just like, hey, don't make enemies, right? Like, but something you said got me thinking about that shit because I was like, they're just weird. Like, weird. Like, where are these fucking weirdos? You know what I mean? Like, weirdos, bro. Like, oh, yeah, probably, dude. No. Yeah, no, I don't have a passport, dude. I just ride a motorcycle. Okay, you're in OB hanging out by the wall. Okay. Okay. Um, freaking, yeah, dude. Whatever we were talking about. I'm hungry. It's all rainy. Fuck, man. Today, I feel like I lost, but I didn't lose. I just fucking like Well, what have you guys been up to, man? Yeah, the rain. This as OB, bro. I lost a truck in OB one time, Sam, on fucking Abbott Avenue. Abbott Avenue floods, bro. Especially north of Voltaire. It sits lower, dude. And all the fucking streets from all the hills, bro, from fucking Narragansett, fucking Newport, Niagara, Cape May, all the way down, bro, fucking down to Voltaire, bro, all drain into right there. And fucking, it might have been Beacon. It was either Beacon Street or fucking, the fucking one I just said. No, it wasn't Abbott. It was Beacon Street. And it kind of dips for a second like that below Voltaire. Oh, dude. Yeah, Mexican street food is the bomb, dude. That's what, like, for a while, I don't know about now, but kind of, sort of, I just dropped the last video or two I just dropped was Mexican food, street food. Yeah, I got some right here, bro. I got it right here. I just fucking, I just came back. Yeah. I got this thing full of birria. It's gone now. But all them fucking tortillas, you know the good red tortillas when they dip them in the fucking shit like that, and then all that meat, and then the fucking vegetables, and everything to go, and then even a little fucking beef soup. Bomb, but I did not lose power. It's not an apartment, it's a house. And I did not lose power. But it does happen. In fact, this is the first time in a storm that we haven't lost power. Usually comes back on pretty quick, because people got refrigerators and shit, dude. That's it's a kind of a big hit. But everything's also built and geared in a way that, like, I've had the power off for days, and my refrigerator is in a cool enough spot where just as long as you don't open it, it's gonna fucking keep everything cold, keep the ice in there. Being at the beach, you get a lot of condensation, so the ice box will fill up with it'll just become a solid ice block. And I used to fucking break it away, but now I leave it, dude. I encourage it because I've had the power go out for days, and just having that block of ice in there keeps it's Gucci. You're Gooch. But I have solar too, anyway, that I brought with me from Slab City. I bought a fucking, I want to say $400, but I'm not sure. But I think back then it was $300 for the kit, and then I've bought batteries since then. So I've got about $100 worth of car and recreational vehicle batteries, boat, RV batteries type shit for my power bank that I brought with me from Slab City. And I bought at Harbor Freight 6 years ago. And the $70 charge controller, it's the only charge controller Harbor Freight makes and sells, the Chicago Electric brand. I believe that is, it's like $75, dude. I haven't been in Harbor Freight in a while, but to my knowledge, it's the only one that they fucking offered. But it is worth the $75 because 6 years later, through sugar sand, constant dust storms, beach salt air, all the fucking terminals have like rusted over, and I've had to wire brush them, and like they all work. The way the charge controller is set up is fucking brilliant. It's almost like a fucking volt controller on a tattoo machine where you have open access to the terminals, the positive and negative, so you can just like, you know what I mean? Like anything you're trying to plug in, you don't even necessarily need an inverter. You could just strip the wire back and plug it directly into a positive and a negative bolt. And it has like 4 of those empty terminals, with 2 prongs in each one, a positive and a negative. So you could just directly hook up any appliance without a fucking inverter, which is cool. And it has a couple of cell phone terminals, which one works, one you have to wiggle it kind of to work. But I mean, again, you could just strip out a fucking cell phone charger and plug it in directly to the terminals in a pinch if you had to, but they still work to this day. So, and then there's like a built-in super long, like 60-foot long fucking cord with a huge LED bulb that came with the kit. That plugs in directly. There's a couple of 2 spots for that, and that's though both of those still work. So even when my electricity goes out, that battery bank will power infinite cell phone charges. You could leave a television with a DVD player and a movie on running constantly for 2 days straight, have the light bulbs both on, and for 2 days straight, it'll take for that battery bank to run down to where it doesn't have any more power. But I never seen that. Never seen Hoots McGee. Oh, mangoes in Mexico are the fucking bomb, dude. You know what's better too? What's just as equally as good? Papaya. But yeah. Well, because mango has that sour and vitamin C. So, yeah. No, you know what? Mexican street food's really good. What's really good is that, you know, you can get like fruit where they put fruit and cereals and nuts and fucking condensed sweetened milk, right? With like, I don't know, like a lot of fresh fruit and, you know, a big fucking cup, you know what I mean? And then like they'll put like 2 or 3 fucking cookies on top and some fucking whipped cream. And it's like, bro,